Hello, hello, folks. Here for a yoga practice tonight. So some of you are in my Restore Yoga, so we couldn't meet tonight. So here is a mini yoga practice for tonight. So come on in, settle in, find your spot, wherever you're joining me in your space or watching this a little later. And if you're not familiar, I'm Wendy, yeah. Welcome everyone. So have a pillow nearby, maybe something to sit up on. And yeah, let's begin everyone, let's begin. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. Let's nod the chin towards your throat. A little shake your head no. Let's breathe here in, out through your nose. And then come to the center, reach up. Just do whatever you can tonight, whatever you can. Breathe here, use your breath, inhale, reach. And then coming through to the heart center, breathe out. And do that again, inhale. Reach up, and wherever your body is allowing you to go tonight. Try one more like that. Big breath in. Into the heart center. Breathe out. And let's release our arms to our side and let's go into some shrugs and rolls. So lift up your elbows. And glide your shoulder blades on your back. Let's continue with that breath work. Inhaling, exhaling. I'm going to come through that midline now. Reach up through the midline. And then like a waterfall. Elbow soft, fingers soft. Bring your arms behind you. Open your chest. And I keep going with that flow. Reach through the front. The palms face you, and you go back. Now squeeze your triceps. And keep breathing in, inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, breathe out. Lift. It's like you're puffing out your chest. Inhale. So on this next one, I'm going to bring my arms right behind my back. Lace. And shrug down. I breathe in. I really broaden across my chest. That's it. And then I soften. Nice. Inhale into high namaste. I'm coming right through. I could definitely stay here. Or lift those arms up, elbows up. And then into eagle arms if it's available to you. Just reach up and then slowly lower. So I lift the elbows up. And then exhale. Maybe we feel this in the shoulders. And then I just switch sides. Oh, I bring that other elbow underneath, eagle arms. Lift the elbows, and then let them drop. I could also just have my hands at my heart, and lifting the palms up and down. Nice and long through my torso. Breathing. Breathe in, breathe out through your nose. And I'm going to come all the way across. Give yourself a hug. Add a light rotation now. Just a light rotation. I could move my head too. And then I switch. Other arm comes on top, right? You're doing another switch. Breathe in. A little bit of movement, right? In your rib cage. And I go all the way out to the sides. I let those arms come all the way down. So I'm going to come off my prop and come into a seated cat curl. So think about being on your sit bones here. I'm going to draw my legs out. On my sit bones, maybe use my knees. And then flex, seated cat. And then pull your body through and lift. Now use your breathing. Exhale. Remember, I often say in class, at your own pace, keep going, keep going. Extend, you're flexing and extending. Right, your spine. Breathing, maybe getting a little bit of your core involved here. Pull the ribs in. It could be almost like a little bit of half boat, isn't it? Half boat pose. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm going to bring my hands to my heart here. And I am in half boat. At a light rotation one way. Just a light rotation the other way. I continue breathing. I come center. I lace my hands right here. Let's go to that position that you feel a little something. And in your core. And then I release. I come into that extension. Lift the chest. Let's try one more. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale. We call half boat pose. I lace. I reach through. I'm still bringing that chest up slightly. Now bring your arms up and down. I can bend my elbows if I wanted to. Breathe, sweep up, reach. And exhale. I'm sure we're feeling that in our middle. Let's try one more. Reach up. And exhale right here. I release, I pull through, extend your spine. Now let's come into bound angle. Bring the soles of your feet together, everyone. So I'm going to face you. I could be propped up on something, couldn't I? Now the further away, right, those heels are from my center, my middle, I'm going to have a little more give in my hips. I draw my hands down to my feet. And my elbows bend, my shoulders drop. Again, go to your breath here. Go to your breath. Now, if it's not available, I bring my legs out really wide. Breathe in, out. Through your nose. I'm going to go right underneath now. So I'm just reaching those hands underneath. At the ankles. Maybe I feel something in the groin. And I bring the arms out and I draw my knees right together. Let's bring our arms right underneath and zip up tall. Big breath in. You're as tall as you can get on the sit bones. Breathing in. Let's extend the legs out long for a seated forward bend. So again, sit bones. Maybe hip distance apart and exhale, hinge. And breathe in, breathe out. And I feel something through the back body. I try not to hunch. I'll think of length here. And look right between my knees. And then inhale, rise, reach. And let's bring those arms behind us. You could keep your legs straight. I'm going to bend my legs in a moment on the next round. Right here, broaden right across your chest. Well, I try that again. Inhale, exhale. I'm just going to that edge where you feel something, but you're not overdoing it. Breathe in. I breathe out. So now I'm going to bend my knees on this next one. Inhale, I reach up. And then exhale. So I call these arch backs. If you come to my class, and I extend my spine. And that puffing out of the chest. Breathe here. Big breath in, breath out. Now let's come into one leg out long. The other leg's going to bring it out to the side. Almost looks like tree pose. We call a half-seated forward bend. So maybe the foot is a little further down. You're going to choose where it is. That's comfortable. And I walk down again. Pelvis rolls. Right over my thigh bone. Breathe. I could do regular forward fold. Whatever your body's allowing you to go here. What's available? Now I might feel this in my hip. And then I inhale, rise right into a rotation. Open it up and turn and rotate to that knee. That leg that's out. I breathe in. And I look over your shoulder. And then I unwind. I switch sides. I extend that other leg out long. I draw the other leg in somewhere along the inside of my leg. And I breathe in. I could flex my foot here and exhale half forward fold. That's to the point. Feel gentle tension in your hips. And maybe your low back. And I find that position where I feel it, and then I breathe. Breathe in. And then I come all the way up. Big L again and slice open to the other side. And I lift the chin. And I rotate. Look over your shoulder. And then I unwind. I come back center. I extend both legs out long. One more time. I roll my legs in and out. So let's make our way to child's pose. I'm going to swing my legs around. I draw my arms in front. So find your child's pose, everyone. Maybe something under your knees or your head. Back into my child's pose. Pause there. Big breath in. I'm just going to sit up so that you can hear me. Breathe here. Roll your fingers while you're in child's pose. Make fists. Spread the fingers out wide. Big inhale. Direct it right to your low back. And then let's come through to all fours. Just like our seated cat curl. All fours, I flex. Maybe shake the head now, roll through the spine, I look up. And I see my dog looking at me right through on my deck. Yeah, he's behaving. Inhale, look up. Exhale, breathe out. Widen through your shoulder blades. Your pace, your pace. I come back to child's pose. This time, reaching behind my back maybe. And then find the breath. Where's the breath? Breathe in, breathe out. So let's come all the way through. I'm going to add the leg in and out. So Make sure you have some space. So I flex in, and then I extend out long. So I'm going to stay on one side just for a little bit. Get that hip, right, moving a little bit. I flex, and I extend. And I switch sides, other leg. And I could do whatever I want with my feet. Maybe I point my toe, and then maybe extend. Your pace. Flex, push the floor away. Say, am I breathing? Am I coordinating my breath with my body? That's what we really want in yoga. Breath and body. And I go by feel. I don't really count anything. I come back to child's pose. And I release my fingers. I roll, move the wrists. Breathe in, everyone. Breathe out. Now let's take child's pose with the side bend. So I crisscross off here. I shift back. I look underneath the arm. And I go the other way. Crisscross off. So it's a side bend while you're in child's pose. Can I feel something through that side body? I go for it again. Crisscross off. Shift back. Look underneath. Remember, you can add movement. You don't have to necessarily stay still. I like moving. We're dynamic. I might shift back. I might come up. I come back, center line. Child's pose, reaching to the base of your neck maybe. And pause here, breathe in, breathe out. And then I'm going to come onto the belly next. Maybe you have room. Make sure you have room for your head. So I'm going to come right onto my belly, everyone. Now, whenever you're watching this, so I lay down. Think of Shavasana on our belly. I make a pillow. I rock the hips from side to side. And breathe here. Now you feel, right, your belly pressing into your mat. Breathe in, everyone. In, out, through your nose. I could kick up my legs and do windshield wipers. And I set that right leg out long, left leg. So this is that modified cobra. So prop yourself up. So I like bringing my legs out really wide. Push through the elbows, palms up, palms down. I shake my head now. I lift the chin, the chest. I breathe, and now I'm going to float those elbows up, just part way, and then down. So you got to press through your hands, right, your fingertips. Just a light lift of your elbows off the yoga mat if you can. And breathe and shrug down. And breathe out. And pressing the pelvis into the mat just lightly. And then I come all the way down out of my back bend, Shavasana again. I could look the other way. Rock my pelvis. Bring your legs a little closer now. I'm ready for that locust, Shalabhasana. I lift one leg up. So let's alternate. Your upper half, nice and relaxed. Lifting, feeling all the muscles through the backside of your body. It's not about the height. There's no gap here actually, no gap. And the lower back, your glutes, hamstrings, I breathe. And then I come all the way back down after that last leg lift. I rock the pelvis. And take that transition really slow. Drag your hands to your chest. Push yourself up. And come back to child's pose. Right back to child's pose. Fold over the legs. And big breath, deep inhales into the low back. I peel myself up, right, to tall kneeling. Now, maybe I have to put something underneath. Yeah, I'm gonna come right up to tall kneeling. Reach your arms forward, and then sitting back down. I could stay here too. Big inhale, exhale, inhale, I lift. Whatever you have space for, exhale. Yeah. Inhale, arms, hips. Try one more, everyone. Inhale, lift. And then exhale it. I swing my legs around. So if you're still with me, I'm coming on to the back. Yeah? So if you have a pillow, a block, let's come onto our back for the last little bit. So I make my way down, I lie on my mat. Feet are flat, knees are bent. It's just beautiful sky out right now. Let's hug one knee in. Maybe you're doing this while you're looking out a window. Switch, other leg comes in. I just flatten my spine. Maybe both knees come into the chest. And I can move my feet. I could roll my ankles. And let's come into bridge. So for me, with this one, I don't like my prop under for that, so I'm going to push it out away. And we get organized for bridge. Feet straight on, not too close. Press through your feet and float up to the sky. Lead with the hips. And do the same shaking of your head no. What you did in Cobra. Breathe in, ribs are knitted right down, soft. Feel the glutes. I could add the arms. Reach your arms anywhere you want to go. To your feet, over your head, wherever, whatever you have space for. And then exhale, release. I'm out of bridge. Bringing my hands to my belly. You could bring your arms out like a T. Drop to the left and the right, reclining twist. Just drop your legs over from side to side, everyone. Breathe. Whatever your space allows you to do here. I drop. Might add a little press. Imagine a rope pulling from your front of your hips. And I continue breathing, feeling that through the side of my body. We do every movement of the spine in yoga. So the physicality is wonderful. And some of us are here for more than that. Whatever brings you to yoga, it's all good. So let's come right back to the middle of our yoga mat, and let's come to that final relaxation, everyone. So wherever you are in your space, maybe this is where that pillow comes in. So sometimes I'll start my yoga classes in Shavasana, but we always finished here. A mini yoga practice tonight for those of you that we couldn't meet together. I wiggle around. I could put my hands on my belly. And I close my eyes, maybe. And just notice your own breath, in, out. Through your nose. Remember, I can stay here as long as I want. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a few more breaths, everyone. Maybe you stay there. I'm going to come up and just coach you along for the rest of it. So where am I breathing here? Is the belly moving? Maybe there's some activity in your rib cage. Breathe in and out through the nose. Relax your body. Can you? Relax your whole body, everyone. Deep, slow inhalations. In and out my nose. Where the body is completely relaxed. Now you go inwards, inwards. Maybe past the breath. Now that state. Super consciousness, you're aware, but yet you're relaxed. Like another breath. And in your Shavasana, maybe you're going to stay there a little longer. That's okay. You could stay there until I shut this down, or you could make your way up to sit if you're closing with me. I'll never know. I come back to where we started. I bring my hands back to my heart center. And I do a little check-in. How do I feel? How do you feel right now? Have a great evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me. And for those of you in my in-person classes, we'll see you next time or next week. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Namaste.